Shalom, I'm Rabbi Leo D, and I'm here to transform your day. Today's topic is perfect justice. Imagine you wanted to come up with a perfectly fair system of governmental justice. So you invited 5 of your best friends into a room and you spent hours debating what sort of rules might apply in this particular system. Well, there's a problem with that. Of course, your friend who's a white male will be looking out for the interests of white males. Your friend who is a single mother will be looking out for the interests of single mothers. And your friend who comes from a particular minority group will be looking out for the specific needs of that minority group. And so what you'd end up with is something which reflects very much the backgrounds of the people who came in. Well, there's one solution to that problem, and it was proposed by John Rawls, a 20th century American philosopher. And he said, in theory, if you got your friends to come in and to park their identity on a piece of paper in a hat on the way in, and to agree that when they came out they would take the identity of somebody else randomly, then clearly when they're in the room they would do the best to come up with a fair system of government for all, because they wouldn't know who they were going to be on the way out. The white male could end up being a single mother, the single mother could end up being somebody from a minority group, and so forth. Well, I thought that's a lovely idea, but of course, could it happen in practice? And then I thought, there's probably only one time in history where it happened even close to that in practice. And that was when the Jewish people left Egypt about 3,500 years ago. You see, 3,500 years ago, the Jewish people left Egypt having been slaves for 210 years. So nobody had a particular high status, and nobody had a particularly high amount of wealth. People were pretty much equivalent. And because people were equivalent, and nobody knew who was going to be successful in the next generation and who was going to have different roles in the next generation, so they were prepared to accept upon themselves the most fair system of government and law, and that is the Torah. And perhaps that explains why the Torah, to this day, is the basis of all modern democracy, modern freedoms, and modern equality. Have a great day.